Morning YouTube, Sully here, small water fishing and survival. Been a while since I've uploaded a video. I've been busy at work and doing some home repairs. I took a month off because of this coronavirus COVID-19 thing and did some work around the house, spent some time with the kids and the wife, and trying to get some stuff together for my camping trip. You can see it right there under the grill. There's the canoe. Haven't gotten a chance to fix up the patches, repaint it, clean it all up and everything. That month I was off, it was to help the kids with schoolwork and do work around the house. So enough of my excuses on why I'm not uploading videos. Let's get to the video that I'm doing today. So I've been, over the past 6 months or so, I've been putting together a carving kit for my camping trip that's coming up and for the cabin where I go every now and then, and just for me to have fun. Well, one of the final pieces I just got in the mail Saturday, I believe, or yesterday. I work nights, so I don't know what day mail comes in anymore. I just get it when I remember. So the first thing that I got for the carving kit was this little 14-inch Ozark Trail 1 1/4 pound camp axe. I did not sand the varnish off of the handle and oil the handle, but I did wrap it with some 36 bank line, and that kind of acts like my grip. And then this was just a piece of PVC that me and Tim cut to size. You know, we cut this off and then we just cut it and flattened it out with a heat gun, put it over the axe head, and it's snug on there. And ooh, that needs to be cleaned. And then, you know, it just kind of our redneck version of Kydex. So let me lower you down a little bit. So this is the axe that I'm going to be taking on my camping trip. I'm not going to take a full-size axe, which I have over there. I need to rehandle that, so I'm going to take this little 14-incher because we can't cut down any trees, so we can only cut up firewood that's already on the ground. So this little 14-inch axe will do the trick. And then from a follower on Facebook, my Baco Laplander, and I've used this over this past weekend actually to cut down some saplings that were growing around my house. So this is going camping. This is going to be what I'm using first to build the frame for this. This is a 21-inch green saw blade, green wood pruning blade. I got to get the dry wood blade to go with this. This is going to be used while camping to cut up larger chunks of wood. Now, I have a few options of knives that I could take with me, and I'm debating on which one I'm actually going to take. Right now I'm set on my more basic that's in orange and black and stainless steel, because I am going to be fishing, and I do have a fillet knife that's dedicated to my haversack. It's an Eagle Claw fillet knife that's dedicated, but I'm going to be fishing, I'm going to be in a canoe. Do I want to take carbon steel? No, I'm not 100% set on that. I'm going with the stainless because harder to corrode. So I'm going to go with the basic 546 orange and black as of right now, and that's going to be the main knife for my pack, and I'm probably going to bring the old hickory too. So onto the carving kit that I've been going. So a tool that I found at a flea market I got for $1. And it's just this 1-inch 1818 brand gouge. As you can see, it's a little messed up. It's not super sharp. I haven't sharpened this yet, but I have hogged out some wood with it to try it with the sharpening that it was on. And then I like it, and it's not exactly flat in the front, so I have to work on that. But it's 1 inch, just whatever sweep that is. I got it for $1. This is going to be my bowl gouge, spoon gouge, until I can afford an adze to rough it out. So this is the first part of the kit. And I do have a dedicated hewing hatchet that is actually out in the shed right now, kind of buried, because when we rented a dumpster and did a lot of spring cleaning, got rid of a lot of crap, that you'd be surprised how much crap a couple accumulates over 12 years of marriage. And we got rid of a lot of it. So the next thing I got the same day with the gouge was this 8-inch Whitterby draw knife. And it came with this wooden cover, and there's just wire wrapped around it. And I have honed this with a honing stone, but this guy has this, it's like pine, it's really thin, really light, screwed together with these old looking screws. And then it's a perfectly flat, there's no belly to it, 8-inch draw knife. And I got this for $15. So this is not the draw knife that is going camping, because I don't want to ruin it and I don't want to lose it, because this one's old. I'm not sure how old. It doesn't have a date on it anywhere. It just has Whitterby and then a 0 stamped over there. So I don't know. But it's got the wood handles with the caps that are and a pin peened over, and the handles were stained at one point. I mean, you can see it's coming off. So I'm probably going to sand those and oil those. But that was my flea market find. And my hewing hatch was the other thing. I got that for another $15. That's a old electric company hewing hatchet. So on to the stuff that's more recent that I got. And this was within the last 6 months to a year that I've gotten these. So some of this stuff I bought name brand, some of this stuff I bought off brand. But this is actually a name brand, but I can't pronounce it. It's from Japan. It's a wooden handled Spokeshave, so if you break the handle, you can hammer the blade out. It's just pounded through. You can hammer the blade out and you can carve yourself a new handle. It's fairly simple to carve this out. It's got these little grooves on the top, so you can use your hands and your thumbs, and you can, guide this back. So this is 4-inch. This blade's 4-inch. So this is going to go camping. This is going to be my draw knife Spokeshave for camping. And then name brand, this is my Mora left-handed hook knife. Okay, so it's kind of like a draw knife. You use it, pull towards you. And I bought this from Self-Reliance Outfitters website from Dave Canterbury a while ago. This is actually the first Mora I ever bought. Lost what I was going to say. Sorry, worked all night. But this is going camping with me, and you can see it's got a slight belly to it, and then a really tight hook. So those are name brand. And then Beavercraft, I bought this from Beavercraft website. It is for spoon knives, hook knives and gouges. And the black, as you can see, it's got green compound on it, is leather, and the gray is very fine sandpaper. And I did use this on my spoon knife that I'm going to show here in a second. And then it's just got these two pegs that come out so that you can replace this sandpaper. And it's not in there super tight, but once you push down on the sandpaper, it pulls tight. So got this for 20 bucks, I think it was. And it came with a big-ish, larger than the other one, green polishing compound. I don't know what grit this is, but if you know what grit it is, please let me know. And then to continue this, these I just got in the mail yesterday. 4 of the items in here I got in the mail yesterday. We'll get to those in a second. But the off-brand, this is the off-brand stuff. This is the cheaper of the stuff, other than the Ozark Trail, which that was 15 bucks. This is called, I believe the brand was Rosewood or Rose Handle from eBay. But the spoon knife, okay, it's a right-handed spoon knife. They didn't have any left-handed ones. And then the same brand, I think Rosewood, Rose Handle, carving knife. And very fine. It's stainless steel. It's a rat tail tang, just pounded into a tool handle. Looks like a file handle. It's the same with this one. So if I don't like the handles, I can just, pop them out and put them in new handles. Or I gotta sand these down because they're varnished. I've been messing around with them. I've had these ones about 6 months, maybe a year. Been messing around with them, trying them out on different types of wood. And my plan is, while I'm out in the Adirondacks, is to carve a kukska or kuksa. Not sure exactly how to pronounce that, but a wooden drinking vessel. So the rest of what's in here just came in the mail yesterday, and it's a 4-piece detail carving kit that I got for when I do get better, because right now I am beginner, bottom level, skill set 0 on wood carving. So we're going to start with the smallest blade of the chamfering blades. So it's these, they come with these little silicone rubber covers that are friction held on. As you can see, just a little pull and they come off. But they're just these little folded over covers. But they're just these little flat grind, beveled on both sides. As you can see, bevel for detail. And the handle is kind of flat and it swells. So it's rounded all the way around. And then it's a flat. These are not oiled. These are not anything. These are just raw wood. So I have to oil this. And they're just a blade that's hammered down into a hole. So should be fairly easy to replace the handles if they break. This is probably not going to go camping with me this year until I get more practice with it. And then it's just got a medium-sized one. As you can see, the blade sticks out. Same cover, same style handle. And then you just, push that on just for your protection. And then it's got the large one. Okay. Same style handle. It feels like pine. Smells like pine. Then it's got the little chip carver that comes with it. and I've noticed that it looks like a flex cut handle. Flex cut has that same handle, and it fits nice in the hand, and it looks like you can do left or right handed with any of these. They're all the same, they're all just hammered down into holes. So I'm pretty sure if the handles break, I can figure out a way to get these blades out and just hope to be able to cut a new handle. Probably not going to do anything like that. They're probably all going to end up being replaced like that. But this is their chip Carver blade, and I bought this so that when I do get better with the first two, the spoon knife and the carving knife, I can work my way into getting into more detail and probably start making little trinkets and stuff for my kids and my wife, and see what happens. And then it comes with a piece of leather, rough on one side, smooth on the other, and another green polishing compound. So I don't know what grit that is, if I'm doing the right terminology for polishing compound. I've never actually dealt with it before. I've always done whetstones or pucks, that kind of stuff. I've never stropped before, so that's going to be a learning experience for me. And then it's just a canvas, untreated, so I got to treat that case with elastic ties. So I would like to get a larger tool roll so that I can fit all of my carving tools in one, and preferably canvas like that. So for maintenance of the axe, I do have a Harbor Freight file, fine on one side, medium on the other. It's just a Harbor Freight handle, Harbor Freight file. It's nothing fancy. I think this costs like $2. And then a two-sided, brand new, still in the shrink wrap. Got this about a week ago. Ordered it offline. Medium, fine, whetstone, just so that I can maintain the blades as needed. So that's the start of the kit. I hope that I get a chance to use it. I hope that camping doesn't get canceled because of this coronavirus. I hope everyone's staying safe during this coronavirus and during all this civil unrest that's happening in the nation right now. I know in our state, the major city that's north of us is experiencing some of that rioting and looting, and from what I saw, it started out as a peaceful protest and then turned into violent. And we're lucky that nothing has happened out near us, so we're hoping it stays that way, and I hope everybody stays safe and healthy during all of this. So thank you for joining me today. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, tell your friends. Any help getting our videos out there, the far and few between that we do at the moment. I'm going to try, now that it's calming down a little bit, try and get more videos out. And the weather's breaking, so I've got the canoe that I got to work on back there, and I got my workshop that I'm getting ready to get going with. Like I said, I cleaned it out earlier in the spring. Now I just got to organize it all so that I have my dedicated recording area out there and work area out there, so that I can do videos like this and I'm not taking up space in my dining room. And school ends for us this week, so that's going to be a huge relief that we're not doing homework all day. Well, thank you. Like, subscribe, notification bell, tell your friends, please. And thank you for the subscribers that we do have, and we'll see you in the next video.